Hey everybody,
Hey everybody.
Brian and Karen, and definitely a nice day to be outside, and we're here to give you some good advice on buying a home. And if you can hear us okay, if you don't mind, just type yes into the comments, would be helpful. And Karen, what are we going to talk about today? Give them an idea.
We're going to talk about how to go about finding a property in a neighborhood that not a lot of properties come up on.
Yep, not a lot of properties come up, or maybe there's no homes right now for sale in that market.
Exactly.
So there is something you can do about it, and that's what we're going to talk about. But before we get started, in case I forget, I just want to let you know if you're serious about buying or selling, give us a call. You know, you might want us to help you buy or sell, you may not, but either way, we're happy to give you some advice and point you in the right direction. And to get scheduled with us, you can go to showcasecall.com. All right, so let's get started. So we're talking about buying your next house. You probably want to do it without getting all stressed out. Probably want to do it without burning through, extra money or burning through your time. And one thing that happens sometimes is people fall in love with a neighborhood, and they just can't seem to catch a break where there's a house for sale that they're able to make an offer on. You know, they're either there's nothing on the market right now, or maybe there hasn't been anything on the market in a while. So we see that a lot, lots of different neighborhoods. But if you want to buy in that neighborhood, what can you do about it? Well, there is something that we found you can do. It might be helpful for you. So we're going to go through that in detail. And basically what it is getting a list of all the people that own in that neighborhood, and that have the floor plan and the
Number of
rooms, basically the house that you want or you might want, getting a list of those homeowners, and we're going to tell you what to do with it in just a minute. But before we get into it, if you have just joined us, what can they do?
Type in
Showcase
call. Hey everybody, I don't do this much, okay? So sorry about that.
She's actually out showing homes most of the time.
Yes, most of the time, yes.
So anyway, yeah, showcasecall.com. If you've got questions about buying or selling, if you're serious about buying or selling, you might want to talk with us. We're happy to give you some advice, point you in the right direction. We won't pressure you or try to twist your arm or anything like that. But we'd love to help you any way that we could. So and you can go to showcasecall.com to schedule a time to talk. But so let's say that there's a neighborhood that you love. You fell in love with this neighborhood. You know the number of bedrooms that you want or need. You might even know like a floor plan that you like, that particular neighborhood. But the problem could be there's not homes for sale, or there's just not many comes on the market or whatever. So what we found you can do is you can actually get a list of the owners of all those homes in that neighborhood with that floor plan, number of bedrooms. Now you got the list. What can you do with that list? We've had a lot of success mailing to that list. So you could send out a mailer, and we've seen lots of postcards go out that say things. We've seen this from other realtors where they send out the postcards, and what does it say? It says like,
I have a buyer for your property.
Yeah, I have a buyer for your property or something like that.
I have a buyer looking for
a house like
yours, which is pretty generic.
Yeah.
You know, it doesn't say, hey, looking for 2-bedroom, 1 bath, 2 and 2.
Yeah. So what we've seen is there's companies. Advertising companies that sell these postcards to realtors, and they usually say something like, I've got a buyer for your house or whatever, call me. And a lot of homeowners that receive those cards don't reach out, even though they may want to sell their house. And the reason they don't reach out is because they know that some realtors use that as just a trick, as a bait and switch. So the right person might get it, they want to sell their house, but sometimes they don't reach out just because they're afraid they're going to be hounded by a realtor, or it's just a trick to get them to try to sell their house, let the realtor list the house. So you don't want to do that. What we've done, we've had a lot of success with the number 10 envelopes, so just a regular basic white envelope. Hand address the information, because what you want to do is you just want to make it look like a personal letter, right?
Yeah, and you know, most important, I guess, that it is true. You are, you know,
Yeah, and
you
then
are
your
a
story
buyer.
inside does need to be true. We'll get to the story part in a sec, but
Yes.
yeah, you know, you want to be truthful. You want to so like once the so you've got the number 10 envelope, hand address, put a stamp on it. Don't use like a postage meter or something like that. And then inside, now what like Karen was talking about, you want to make sure that your story is true. You know, put some information in there about yourself. You know, use your name. If you're married, you know, your spouse's name. If you got kids, talk about your kids and their ages, or you know what it is that's got you interested in that particular neighborhood. So those are some of the things that you can do that are going to make the person that received that letter, who might have the house that you want to live in and buy, of course, it might make them pay attention to it and believe it more and want to reach out. So put that personal information, and then put some other information in there too, like say something along the lines of, you know, if we can be flexible with, you know, taking possession. So you might say something like, we can be flexible with the time that you take to move out, you know, something like that. You know, we don't have to rush you out, because that may encourage the person. Put some other benefits in there. So like when we send these out, a lot of times what we'll say, you know, we'll put in some of the benefits, like you're going to be able to sell your house without having to keep it clean for open houses, without having to leave for open houses. You're going to be able to sell your house without having to, you know, pay full commission, you know, to realtors. So there's all these. So you want to have the benefits. You want to put, you know, personal information in there. You want to let them know that if you like the house, you're going to make an offer, and if you don't like the house, you're not going to bug them. So, you know, you just want to think of all the reasons why a person that has the house that you want would not respond, and those are your objections, and you cover those objections in the letter. And you just keep it really, really simple. This will all just fit on one page, you know, like 12 or 14 point type if you type it out. But anyway, so we're going to wrap this up, but before we do, where can they go?
Showcase agency.
No, showcasecall.com.
I'm sorry,
We're
you
going to
guys.
work on this. All right.
Hey, but if they ask me my cell phone, I'll be sure.
Yeah, so if you're serious about buying or selling, then you might want to give us a call. You can go to showcasecall.com to get scheduled to talk with us. And then when we get on the phone with you, if you're you may find that you want us to help you to buy or to sell. You may find that you don't want us to help you buy or sell. Either way is cool. We're good with either way. We're just happy to be able to give you some advice and point you in the right direction. So that's it. So let's wrap it up. If you find a neighborhood that you love and there's no homes for sale there, then what you can do is you can mail a letter into that neighborhood, kind of introducing yourself, and you want to make it realistic because there's realtors out there that send out kind of fake letters, and a lot of homeowners have caught on to that, so they don't respond to it. But you want to make it genuine, truthful, as Karen said, and just make it look like a little personal note. And you know, you can have success with that. And if that's something that you're interested in, but you don't want to do all of that yourself, that's one of the things that we do when we're working with our buyers.
Let us know.
Yeah, let us know. So, all right, hey, hope you guys have an awesome day. Thanks for joining us.
Have an awesome day.
All right, take care. Bye-bye.